Hello, folks. Good evening. Welcome to this new episode on Techie Investor. Before we get started, I wanted to just give the disclaimer. All the information presented in this video is for educational purposes only. You can use this information for your trading decisions, but you're solely responsible for all the trading decisions that you do. Okay? So, having taken care of the disclaimer, I quickly wanted to make this video today to talk about Wynn Resorts earnings and what was the result after the earnings. For your information, Wynn Resorts gave a very good earnings with an EPS price of 26.92%, and they had a 182.5% increase compared to the quarter of 2022. So this is the Q3, right? They did pretty good. Their earnings were really good. But when the were like just before we get started, it formed a low. Just before the earnings, it formed a low of, if you see here on the weekly chart, it formed a low of 86.60, and then no, sorry, I'm here in the low of 87.03 here, 86.60, and then it went to a high of 95.76, and then it started falling, and then it went to 87.03, and then again it went to 93.37. But what is happening here? What happened? When I look very closely on the weekly, it was like inside the cloud, folks. For those of you who have been following me about Ichimoku, I always say when you are in the middle of the cloud, it's like undecided state. The stock doesn't know whether it has to go up or down. It's vacillating. So it is not a good idea to buy anything within the cloud. So that's what exactly happened. It went to the top of the EMA cloud and then it went down. But the one thing good happened is it went to a low below the cloud and it started going into the cloud. This is where I would love to buy the stock because it started going into the cloud, right? So that means it wants to go to the top of the cloud. So, but of course, there are a lot of resistances here, the EMA clouds, and then you have the middle of the Bollinger Band, and then you have the top thing. But I'm looking at purely from the trend line perspective. You see, the next trend line is here at the top of the cloud. Now, when can it get there? I think looking at it, if it wants to get to the bottom of the cloud, it wants to get to the least thing. We should be get there within 1 or 2 weeks, I believe. So definitely, it's a good opportunity here, guys, to get into Wynn Resorts. So I personally want to get into here on Monday. I didn't get in today because today being Friday. So I would give it at least a month options, like monthly options, maybe December calls to see where it goes and see if it can get. So, and this can really get to good profits, at least double. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. But will it go in a straight line? Not really. If you look at this, it might go up to 62.5, which is 95, and then it might retrace back and then go back to the 50% retracement. Again, folks, I'm not saying this is in an uptrend. What is going to happen is once it reaches the 101, it might start falling down again. So that's what I'm looking at. So we might see it going down to the 77 area or something. So the first target for Wynn Resorts is going to be um, 95. So let's see how we can see. We can draw more trend lines here to see if that is the case. If you see here, the first trend line I drew is here. It's at 91.42. So we can see that happening immediately. So these are the targets, guys. The more trend lines you draw, you can see where the stock is heading to, right? So this is the first trend line. Once it breaks here, the next one is here. So that is what it is all about. So we might see 95.23, and then we can see here it might go to here 85.88, and then it might go back here, guys. That's what I'm looking at. So that's it. Okay. So hope this video helps you. So definitely the first target for Win will be around 90.74, or like it might get to the 90.70, which is the 75% retracement, and then from there we'll see what happens. So will it go up or will it come retrace back and go there? Okay, so that's all I wanted to share with you guys, folks, today. I just wanted to share a couple of things: the bottom of the Ichimoku and how it will go to the top of the Ichimoku cloud, and then how the trend lines will help us know where we are. Okay, hope that information is valuable for your trading decisions. I will so if you like this video, feel free to subscribe to our channel and also give us a like, and also provide us feedback on what kind of videos would you like to see in the future. Okay, looking forward to hear from you folks, and I will catch you in the next video.